There's word that FBI spy planes have been circling over local neighborhoods, but some complain that Dearborn has become a target because of the large number of Muslims and Arab Americans who live there. The feds say they're simply doing their job looking for criminals. Fox News' Ron Savage live now in Dearborn with the story. Ron.
Well, I talked to the FBI this afternoon. They explained to me what they're doing with these spy planes. We also visited with people here in Dearborn, and they're not comfortable with this policy. Take a look at these planes over the weekend, the Saturday-Sunday period. They spent 2.5 hours over Dearborn. Here's the flight pattern on the radar. This is a photo of a Cessna used by the FBI flying surveillance, and this is radar of the flight patterns. The FBI spy plane was tracked on the radar circling Dearborn.
It strongly leads us to believe that the FBI was not looking for a specific person or persons, but was involved in a type of surveillance and mapping of this particular area of the community, and it's troubling.
Daoud Walid with the Council of American Islamic Relations said he recently learned of the FBI spy planes and believes he needs to fight this policy.
Our office today contacted the office of Congressman John Conyers and House Judiciary Minority Side, asking them to launch an inquiry with the FBI in terms of their usage of these spy planes over Metro Detroit, and particularly in the Dearborn, Melvindale area, where there is a considerable and sizable population of Muslims as well as mosques.
When you study the FBI surveillance flight patterns, you see the spy plane has been over many Michigan cities. Andy Arena is retired from the FBI.
Every major law enforcement agency in the country has an aviation unit, and they're mostly used for surveillance of ground targets. So I'm sure that's nothing new. I'm sure that that's really what's going on here.
Arena says in his experience, aerial surveillance must follow legal guidelines.
If the FBI or any other agency is trying to collect some type of telephone data or whatever, they have to have a valid court order. They just can't go up in the air and start collecting willy-nilly on private citizens.
Daoud Walid believes spy planes are profiling.
So do we want the FBI to follow actual criminal leads? Absolutely. But do we want them involved in racial religious profiling? No, because it infringes on privacy rights of law-abiding American citizens, and actually it doesn't work. It's a waste of taxpayer dollars. The FBI could be using its money much more wisely than mapping Muslims.
The FBI explained to Congress in 2010 that they employed 115 spy planes in the air.
If they are following somebody or some group, they have a predicated case open on them. That's plain and simple. They're not out there just fishing on a fishing expedition. They're looking at a particular person or particular place.
And I spoke with the FBI for clarification on their policy. They told me today that they are not conducting mass surveillance. They say they're not targeting specific communities. And they say our FBI surveillance, it has vigorous oversight by the Department of Justice. In reality, the FBI planes are almost everywhere. They're over southeastern Michigan, over the great state of Michigan, as well as across the country. We're live in Dearborn. Ron Savage, Fox 2 News.
Ron, is there a threat that the FBI is tracking, or are they simply keeping a watchful eye?
I asked Huel if there was something they were trying to sniff out, and they indicated to me there is no credible threat. However, they said this is what we do, and we'll continue doing what we do, and we do have the oversight by the DOJ, the Department of Justice. Huel?
And we'll discuss the issue tomorrow night right here on Let It Rip. Ron, thank you.